So where do I find Lethen Manor anyway? Let's see. Search Lethen Manor for documents, diaries, or other tangible evidence of conspiracy by Lalu nobles. Okay, it's probably not in the temple courtyard because that would make no sense at all. But then Plaza Brindisi's door wouldn't make any sense either. I think God's Reach would make the most sense when it comes to manors and stuff like that. God's Reach is the residential area, isn't it? I think so. Yes, it is. Okay. Museum of Art of... Hey, that's a museum. I'll check there, see what that has. Ooh, this has yeah, there it is. I'll just first check out the museum, see what that has, and then I'll go and quickly... Oh, yeah, Museum of Artifact, that's there. Wow, my English took a huge dump there.
Welcome to the
Museum of
Artifacts.
Greetings, I'm Taurus Daram, curator of the Morrowind Museum of Artifacts. What is that then? The museum is privately funded and is an effort to collect and display many of the artifacts from this part of the world. Should you want to sell something you feel the museum would be interested in, bring the item here and we can assess its value. Be warned, however, that theft is a serious matter and likely to equal a death warrant for any foolish enough to attempt it. The museum is interested in purchasing unique artifacts from all over Morrowind. If you have anything we might have an interest in, we can discuss the specifics. I can tell you up front that the museum is willing to offer half the total value of any artifact sold, up to 30,000 gold. Wow. We do have a limited budget, you see. That doesn't seem too limited to me. What kind of artifacts are you looking for? Stendar's hammer? Rumor has it that the god of justice himself wielded this hammer. I'm inclined to believe it, as none less than a god could ever hope to raise the thing, let alone swing it. It took 4 men just to lift it onto the podium for display. Okay, so they already have something here, I guess. What's this? It's a book. Ooh, this is actually all the stuff that I could find anywhere. Nice. Okay, so if I ever need to sell something, I can just, go there, see what it, has. Stendar's hammer. Weight, 1,000. What? Okay, yeah, that's, maybe a bit excessive, I think. But, well, I guess you need to be a god. So I think this is Lethen Manor. There we go. It's a quick save. You never know what you might expect inside. So hello.
I couldn't possibly. Too busy.
Still, you are going to talk to me. And I'm going to buy you a bit, because... So, how about you tell me everything there is to know about evidence of stuff? No, never mind, I don't want to talk to you, I'll just get in there and see if I can find some evidence myself. Seems to be loads of books here. They murdered him, Helseth and his spiders. Everyone knows, and no one lifts a finger. Imperial justice, ha! I spit on Imperial justice! They killed my husband, and now that wicked man is king. I curse Helseth and all his kin. May they die tomorrow, weeping, watching their children die today. Okay, so how do you know Lethen was murdered? Everyone knows. It's there in print for everyone to see in the broadside sheet called the Common Tongue. It says Helseth poisoned hundreds of people when he was in the West. If Helseth was a wicked murderer before, why not now? Okay, so is there anything more that you can talk to me? I'll offer your condolences. Bless your honourable soul. Few enough have come to pay their respects. People forget their friends when the wind changes. Just give you some gold as well, just to, make you like me a bit more. I'll avenge him for you. Bless you. May fortune smile on your blade. There are those among my husband's friends who will not rest until justice is done. I shall mention your name to them. Oh.
We must endure our sorrows.
Handwritten letter. Addressed outside To my honourable cousin Forvin Barano, be this delivered in haste. Forvin, I cannot agree. I am a merchant and have no skill at arms. You are a noble and in your prime were proven on practice in tournament grounds. Though in truth you have never fought a duel and have few gifts as a liar. No one can doubt Logard, a blood's aptitude and enthusiasm for mayhem, but he's not a subtle man, more suited for brawn or battlefield than an assassin's role. We cannot trust the Dark Brotherhood. Helseth owns them. They promise discretion, but their promises are worthless. I'm afraid we must approach the Morak tongue. I agree with you. They will probably refuse, but at least they can be trusted to be discreet. If in the end we are forced to choose among ourselves, I fear it must be you. And we will have to rack our brains for some plausible pretext that will get you into Helseth's presence. I'm disappointed, though not surprised, at lack of public outcry over Athen's murder. The popular sentiment seems to be to avoid personal risk and accept Helseth. It's short-sighted, but understandable, I've noted. However, that the writer of the common tongue is sympathetic to our cause, clever and eloquent. He may be able to sway opinion. We should try to identify this fellow and try to bring him into our councils. Your faithful servant, Bedell Allen. Do I need to take this? Because I'm pretty sure that she sees me. Actually, the more I hear about this king, the less I want... I mean, I'm being enlisted to help this guy, but I really don't want to. I'm not sure if I have a choice in the matter, though. I really hope that I have, at some point, the option to go and kill the hell out of him, because he doesn't seem like a nice guy at all, and I really want to kill him. Lots.
City of magic.
Come on, open up. Now closed. Yeah, honestly, I just want to get rid of that guy. I hope I get the options soon enough. So... Oh wait, I need to actually take the letter? Damn.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah, because it says in my journal, if Chinese Delicious wants tangible evidence of a conspiracy, this letter should be sufficient. Thing is, if I take this, she's like, nuh-uh, it's my letter. Letter is mine. So maybe I can use one of them. How do you say that? The invisibility potions for that? That should be easy enough. However, I need to exclusive invisibility. Do I not have a standard one or anything? I guess I don't. I thought I still did. Oh, I guess I'll have to use this one. And it wears off as soon as I pick this up. Oh, it actually wears off before that happens. So I'm just going to run out of here. That's weird. When I maybe because you have to read it first before you pick it up. I guess that's the reason. Because I distinctly remember being able to steal all kinds of stuff, like without having to care about anything. Using my using the zodiac, how do you say that? The star sign invisibility thing that you have. You can just go invisible and you can pick something up, and it'll break your invisibility, but you will.
Excuse me. Did you say something?
No, I didn't say anything. I was explaining something to the lads here, and now I'm totally off my point here. It did break your invisibility. Oh Jesus, you people are just trolling me, aren't you? It will break your invisibility, however...
I'm listening.
However, they wouldn't notice you actually taking the thing.
What do you
So that was a really nice way to steal without actually having to rely on any sort of, sneaking things. Which was pretty nice. Of course, it was also pretty bad that you had to do it that way, but it's just how that worked at the time. I'm not sure if it's if they fixed it in this particular expansion, or if it's just because it was a book type thing, so you had to read it and that would break your invisibility. and taking it was just plain visible. Anyway, I feel bad because I really want to help those guys, but I can't because this is the quest line, I think.
Citizen.
Evidence of conspiracy? Yes, I did. This letter you found is very interesting. Thorfinn Burano, Logger the Bloody, and Bedo Arlen are obviously conspiring to assassinate King Helseth. This is treason, punishable by death. I will immediately draw up writs for the execution. You would do the king a great service if you would execute these traitors. I'm really not interested. I think you should be interested. Serving King Helseth is in your best interests. But suit yourself. Speak to me again if you change your mind. Okay, I'll take care of it, and maybe I can just talk to them, and then, you know, and then do the whole thing where I turn on these guys and kill them, kill the king, because that's really what I want to do. He's a faithful temple-going noble. Look for him in or around the temple. And Logger the Bloody, I don't know where to find him. Like a lot of Nord louts, he might be too cheap to pay for lodgings. Try looking down below in the sewers. Oh yeah, because there's so many sewers around here. I'll be looking for hours. And Bedo Arlen, no idea where to look. It could be anywhere. Well, that's interesting. I guess Thorfinn Burano. I'll just go to the temple and see if I can't.
Recruit and lead.
Oh, okay. I'll take another route. Jesus, this is getting excessively annoying. Come on, let me pass. They're like, no, you shall not pass. Oh.
City of magic.
Come on. I'm stuck on a chest. Damn. Yes, there we go. There we go.
What do you want with me?
I just want you to get out of the way.
More no.
Okay, where's the temple? I think this was the temple. Yes, there it is. I think so.
It's another perfect day.
He must be somewhere around here then. I still am not wearing my armor. But I should be fine. I'm always fine. So, where is the dude? Okay, the High Chapel is not for me, I guess. Which makes sense.
Yes?
What's his name again? Thorfinn Burano.
Justice never sleeps.
Okay, well that's good for you. I hope you're not too tired at the end of the day. Where is this dude? Furano. Is it you? No, you're a woman, so that's not the person I'm looking for. Maybe in the basement. Why would any guy be in the basement? That would not make sense. It's like, yeah, I'm just going to the church. So, are you like in the main aisle? No, I'm in the basement. Oh, okay, yeah, makes sense, I guess. No, I don't know. Okay, maybe he's... No, just a normal church-going guy would not be in the office of the Archcanon. That'd be weird.
Alexia knows and sees. Yes.
Okay.
What?
He's not the person I'm looking
What
for
do you
either.
want?
Maybe there's some lessons of effect that I have not learned yet. It looks like I have pretty much learned everything there is to know from books. Well, not everything, but most things anyway. And this is again the High Chapel, so that's not it.
Mornold.
I
City
clean
of
this
light.
temple, sir.
City of
Was
magic.
Federer's
Mind
lair
you,
not
keep
something?
it that way.
Not some
Justice
dude that I
never
had to...
I clean this temple, Sarah.
Ah, you're
Mind
the one who
you,
was
keep
recently
it that way.
arrived in Morrowind from Vardenfell. I was told of your arrival. I understand you had some problems with the Dark Brotherhood. An interesting group, and usually rather effective. I'm surprised you're still alive. Perhaps you have potential, or they scent incompetence. I believe you might be of service to Our Lady.
That sounds better than service to King Helseth.
Tell me more. I'm always aware of those who might be able to serve Our Lady Alexia. Few are worthy to do so. The temple in the city is guarded by the high ordinators, and hands fulfill other duties for the lady. I am a chief steward, Fedri's lair. Now, if you wish to be of use, we have some matters to discuss.
So,
This Almalexia dude.
sorry, she's a lady. My mistake. So, what's she all about then?
The Lady Almalexia resides here in the High Temple. We in Mournhold all live under her protection.
Okay, so I see these high ordinators. They have a pretty good fashion sense, don't they?
Perhaps you've seen ordinators on Vardenfell, fierce warriors all.
They were the men judged you not unfit to serve in Our Lady's city. The high ordinators are the strongest warriors in all of Morrowind. They protect the temple and the city against all threats. Do not cross them. And those hands, were they? The hand of the king.
They are the servants to Our Lady Almalexia. When something must be done in her name, the hands are her instruments. They are the strongest, most pious, and most loyal of all the lady's followers.
So, you are Fedri's lair, huh?
I'm Fedri's lair, what do you want?
I want to discuss some matters with you. See, I turned things around now.
Perhaps you have already met young King Lalu Helseth, a foul man unworthy to sit on the throne. Still, he holds right of succession.
The lady must keep an ever-watchful eye on this king, though, lest he do something that would be detrimental to the temple, our fair city, or perhaps all of Morrowind.
Currently, there are concerns about some new recruits that Helseth seems to be training.
What, are they not pious enough for you guys?
A standing army is nothing new in the city. It's largely unnecessary. Mournhold is protected by her walls from the outside.
There is no outside. We just checked like an hour ago. There's just clouds and water.
And by Our Lady Almalexia from within. None would dare mount an attack here. Still, tradition dictates that the king maintain an army. We believe that Helseth is raising quite a different sort of army. A goblin army.
Oh yeah, I see how you would be kind of, disturbed by that.
Foul, vicious creatures. No wonder Helseth has chosen them to be his foot soldiers. I know that the goblins are being trained nearby, though not where exactly. Ask around the city about goblins, someone will know. I wish for you to find the location of the goblin training area. When you do, kill the war chief. There should be 2. Sever the head of this army and the rest will shatter like a scrib. You might rid the city of their 2 Altmer trainers as well. Complete this task and the lady will be pleased.
So what is there to know about goblins?
Miserable, horrid creatures. They're vile and vicious. They vary in size from smaller than a Bosma to larger than a Nord, though some are mindless animals. Others have learned the ways of magic. You often see them trained Durzogs, another filthy creature.
What are those then?
Frightening creatures, possibly even more intelligent than their goblin handlers. You might hear them referred to as sludge puppies, but don't let that name fool you. They're strong, smart, and often well-trained creatures. The goblins use them on patrols to hunt down their victims.
And they're Altmer trainers,
were they? Traditionally, the Altmer have used goblins to reinforce their armies. Why, I do not know. Rumor has it that Helseth has contracted 2 Altmer to train his goblin army. If you find these Altmer, it would be a service to rid the city of them as well.
Okay. This is a questline I'm far more, comfortable with, to be honest. Let's see, what was the thing that I had to do? The goddess warriors root and they will attack Mournhold. I'm to kill the goblin war chiefs. I did not know where the goblins were being trained. Perhaps one of the locals has more information. I'm thinking probably just in a sewer somewhere.
Sorry,
that
strangers,
seems like the most.
Short, so get on with it.
I'm not going to. So you know what? I'm going to stop it here because then we can start with the whole me being awesome against goblins thing later on. We uncovered at least some dodgy stuff here in this city. It's a vile city. It's a tough city. It's a bloody annoying city with a really annoying king, and yeah. I don't know. At least we are starting to do a better questline now, because this dude, this Helseth guy, he must die. Because he's a fraud and a bitch and a poisoner and whatnot. Anyway, that was it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, press like. If you really liked it, maybe subscribe and favorite and whatever. If you don't want to, then, well, don't. If you want to comment, please do, because I like comments. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Cheerio.